Hey, hello, welcome. That was a rough way to start, but we're in now. I don't normally like showing off my PS4's desktop, but there we are. We're in. Playing the greatest video game ever made. Playing Shenmue. Oh man, I am so excited. I am so excited. I have a lot to talk about with this game. Oh boy, I haven't played this game in, oh jeez, probably 10 years? Possibly more for the original, actually. I used to make a point of playing through Shenmue 2 about once a year. But I haven't done that in a long time. So as much as I love this game, it's been a while. Oh boy. I am super excited, super hyped for this. This is just out and out one of the best video games I've ever played. I'm gonna let this intro run. Oh goody, they haven't remastered this movie at all. It's going to look great. If you've never seen the Shenmue intro movie, you're in for a real treat. This is amazing. I feel like this is the culmination, in a way, of something that started a couple of years ago at E3. Oh, look at those textures. Look at those gorgeous textures. Oh, it's everything I wanted in a video game.
He shall appear from a far east.
Oh boy, look at that unremastered audio. Oh. Yes, I'm looking forward to this.
Has yet to know his potential.
Wow, I didn't realize that they had done nothing to the audio.
Is a power that could either destroy him or realize his will.
Wow, that sounds really rough, actually. Oh man.
His courage shall determine his fate.
Should I play this in English or Japanese? The English dub is
The path he must
unique,
walk with adversity. I await while
but
praying.
the Japanese dub is something I've never experienced before, and I'm wondering if I should go with the English dub that has its own particular character, is how I'm going to describe it. It may not be the best English dub a video game has ever received, but it's one of the most unique, I think. Or should I go with Japanese? I can't decide. Okay, so my understanding is that there are some options that will allow, area jumping, which the original game had. Oh, that sound. My understanding is that there are some options that will allow for hang on. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Okay, so the original Shenmue had a couple of interesting options here. So there was a cinema mode in the original game, which was really bizarre. Basically, not cinema mode. There was, where was it? Text mode, that's right. The original game had this option where you could have subtitles only with no voices playing at all. And it was really weird because characters would move their mouths without playing the voices. It was just bizarre. That was, oh man, that was bizarre. But I also noticed that they now have, the Shenmue mode is how it used to work, where you would get, the text subtitles, but if you skip them and in game mode, which I think is what we're going to go with for that. That all seems okay. Although, do I really want to do the English or do I want to do the Japanese? Oh, it's tempting. I've never heard this game in Japanese. But I think, you know what, for nostalgia's sake, we're going to go with the English for now. We'll just have a look at the graphics options, just to see that they all look good. Oh, wow, you can actually render it in the original 4:3 aspect ratio. That's really cool. That's really cool. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm just delaying the inevitable here. Do I want Japanese or English? Let's start in English. We'll go to Japanese later. Okay. Let's oh hang on, we want new game. Oh boy. Oh boy. It begins. Wow, that load time. Oh, it looks exactly like the Dreamcast version. I'm certain I had it in 16:9. Maybe it is better to play it in 4:3. I'm going to be playing this tonight, and I'm going to play it all day tomorrow too, I think. So if you like what you see now, tune in tomorrow. Oh man.
Ryu-san, I'm alright, but Hazuki-sensei...
Oh, that dub. That dub. So good. I mean, unique. So unique. Also, the audio quality is... I mean, I guess it's just the audio from the original version of the game, but boy, it hasn't aged well. One day I will own Ryo Suzuki's jacket.
Fukusan! Fukusan! Ryo-san! Fukusan!
You know what? I'm fine with the audio sounding like this. I totally am. There he is. Landy.
Father! Stay back. For the last time, where is the mirror? I've no intention of telling you. Hmm? Father! Why you... Now then... No matter how often you ask, I'll never tell. No, don't! Hand over the mirror. Or else, your son. Wait! The mirror, it's buried under the cherry tree. Do you remember Chao Sun Ming? Chao? That's the name of the man you killed in Moon Swan. It can't be. You! Get up. I'll allow you to die like a warrior. Father... Lenny-sama, we have it.
Oh man. What a beginning. Oh, what a way to start a game. What a way to start a saga. That's what this is. This is a proper saga. One that hasn't yet to be finished. But I'll let this play out.
Leaving you alone? What are you saying? Father! Your friends. Keep friends. Those you love close to you. No. Father! No!
That voice acting though. Man, it's so weird having these screens just pop up with like almost no loading. And also no, because I played this on the Dreamcast originally, which makes sense because that was the only console it was available on. But not only no loading, but no Dreamcast battle cry.
A letter for Hazuki-sensei.
Gotta admit, the visuals have actually held up pretty well. I mean, they were pretty amazing at the time, given the console this thing ran on. And yeah, I think they've held up alright over the years. I mean, obviously they've been cleaned up a little bit just for the PS4 release. It's not a... You know, they haven't completely remade the game. This isn't like a Shadow of the Colossus type thing where they've basically remade the game, but they've spruced up and cleaned it up and made it look, you know, nice. I think it looks great at the moment. And I'll be honest, I don't know if I want them to have done a Shadow of the Colossus this game. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't want them to do Shadow of the Colossus to Shadow of the Colossus. So I don't know if I'd want that for Shenmue either. And I can sort of understand why fans of that game were very... A lot of them did get upset about the changes they made. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's right, it goes that way, doesn't it? Yes, we have a memo pad. So, you've never played Shenmue. This is your quest log. And it fills out based on the stuff you do. Dad killed a man named Zhao Sung-min. What happened that day in the dojo. And a bunch of phone numbers that we can use to actually call stuff. And that's actually a thing you can do. Oh, they've preserved the control system. No, it's different. It's not the Dreamcast control system. So this game has a really weird control system. So the Dreamcast controller only had one analog stick, and what they've done with this is they've made it so that the camera, which was controlled by the analog stick, is the right analog stick. So that's the camera. Left analog stick is actually movement, which is unique, but the D-pad can also be used for movement. But, and here's the unique part, there should be... Yes, okay, so that trigger is to zoom into first person view, and there should be, how do I, that's right, that's to interact with stuff, yeah. Use Hanky and, Singlet's collection. Oh, I remember this, yeah, yeah. Oh, this is going to take some getting used to. Okay, and then that, yeah, so there was a run trigger, in the original game. Now, to recall... Yes, that's what I was looking for. No, don't open the drawer. I didn't want the drawer. Huh. Huh. Oh, those textures though. I didn't notice that. On the book it says Master System. I don't think I've ever looked in that drawer. I was looking for the tape. What is it? The Shenmue tape. Yep, we keep that. That's awesome. Okay, let's head out. Gotta get used to this interaction stuff. Oh, it's gonna be so hard. Oh.
You should still be resting.
I'm fine, really. And you? Are you alright?
Yes, but I must keep busy. Otherwise, I'll get depressed.
I understand. But you needn't work too hard.
Yes.
I didn't realize until just now looking at this today just how actually surprisingly good the mouth movement is for talking.
For today. From tomorrow, I'll leave it on top of the shoe cabinet every day.
Do you know where Fukusan is?
Fukara-san, I believe he's in the dojo.
Really? Thanks.
Gonna have to get used to the way the camera, because the thing is, when I move the camera left and right, it does that, it zooms up to him as well, so it's not like yes, it zooms right up to him. It's not like a modern game where that would just move the camera around. There's the phone. All this stuff's interactive, by the way. I think we can go in here. If I go around here, if I can get it. No, hang on, Rio, seriously, Rio. Oh, there's a light switch. Cool. I didn't want the light switch. I might have to back around this way. Oh god, moving. Oh, I'm gonna have to get used to not using the camera. Yeah, if we look in here, it's a Sega Saturn. Oh, it's the Japanese Saturn too. I think in the PAL version, it's meant to be a Western Saturn. Of course, the funny part of this is the fact that the game's actually set in 1987. The Sega Saturn wouldn't exist for another like 8 years. But they put it in the game, and you can actually get games for it. You can actually get... I don't think there's any games right now. I don't think we have any games right now. Don't believe so. Yeah, no, we don't. But we can get... there's a couple of games we can get, and we can actually play them on the Saturn. I think they're emulations of arcade games. I think it's the same games you can play in the arcade version. But yeah, we can get games for it. Let's step outside. There's probably a bit more we can do in the house, but whatever. Shenmue. We can do whatever we want. Oh, the lack of load times is going to really weird me out. So is the lack of... So the thing with the walking and the camera and everything is, of course, that left and right and the analog stick and the D-pad actually turns and moves Rio. Okay, so I should be able to hear... So you can see that's the zoom in. That's that. But I should be able to... Yes, there it is. So the right trigger... What does that do? Okay, so R1 and R2 don't do anything, but the right trigger is run. And these buttons. Okay, so that's my notepad button. Yep, that's where it was. That is my inventory button. Oh, this is the collection stuff. Yeah, okay, so that's there. Okay, cool. Alright, so it's exactly as I remember. To the point where I remember it. Oh, man. Oh, this game, though. Oh, I'm so happy I'm playing Shenmue. We're going to be doing this all day tomorrow. Probably about 9 o'clock or so in the morning, I'd say.
I want to ask you about that man.
Oh, that man.
The man called Landi. What did he talk with my father about?
Those eyes. Those eyes.
And then they threw me out of the dojo.
The black suits? Catch the names?
I don't know. They came out of nowhere.
I see. Thanks, Fukusan. If you remember...
I am happy, by the way, to change the voice language at any time someone yells that they can't handle this dub in the chat. I'm very happy to do that, by the way.
Ryo-san.
I mean, I love it. This is the version of the game I grew up with, so I don't mind. But I've never listened to it in Japanese either, so...
Look what they did to Hazuki-sensei.
I think Shenmue 2 is the one with the slightly more...
Right in front of me.
Controversial dub.
Revenge.
I will have my revenge. It's been 17 years.
For my father.
It's been 17 years. We're finally... They announced the release date today. They ran the trailer and they announced the release date today. Oh, you know what we should do? We should look at that trailer. Hang on a second. Have you guys... Has anyone seen the trailer? Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. I need to look something up. I need to show this because they ran a new trailer today, and it has the release date announcement. Let me see if I can bring it up. It's in my watch history. Or is it? Just give me a moment, because I think we should watch this right now. Okay, we're gonna watch the trailer. So let me play with OBS for a moment. Hang on, I have to do this, and then I have to put that on and just turn that off. There we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's the trailer. Oh, and I need to put desktop audio. There we go. So they announced this today, and it's the release date for the trailer. I gotta admit, I think it looks a bit better than it did the last time we saw it too. I think they've fixed some of the problems it had, like the dead looking faces look a bit nicer. I can't actually hear the audio, by the way. Oh, there it is. We'll be going to that cave. If you're wondering who that girl is, it's gonna be a long time. There's a long time before we meet her. The mirrors. I have to admit though, like I like that it retains the aesthetic of the first two games. I think that's really good. And there it is, August 27th, 2019, almost exactly a year from today. I'm pretty okay with that. But yeah, let's get back. Let's not look at my Twitter feed. Let's get back to the game. So let's do that. There we go. That could have been a bit smoother, but yeah, I just thought we'd all like to see that trailer. Oh, how exciting is that? Well, I suppose it'll be 18 years. When this game came out in 2001. No. This came out in 2000. Shenmue 2 came out in 2001. So it'll be 18 years when it finally comes out. So this is Ryo's household. And it has one of those things that goes doink over here somewhere. And a koi pond. And I think we can interact with this stuff too, can't we? No, we can look at it. Yeah, see, you can see it in the distance there. Oh, look at those trees. You know what's really nice about playing this game in widescreen? One of the things that Dreamcast emulators have done for a while is allowed this game to run in widescreen, but because of the rendering system that those games use, the way the game rendered textures and everything, what would happen was that textures not in the 4:3 frame, a lot of objects not in the 4:3 frame wouldn't get rendered. But obviously this version, they've obviously fixed that and made it so that it does run in widescreen. I am going to walk everywhere, by the way. Shenmue is a game you enjoy. You can go through it very quickly, but it's a game that's designed for you to take time.
Hey.
See, we can interact with kids. Oh god. Oh
Nothing
god.
really.
Oh, that dub. Oh man. It's the worst it's ever been. It's so good. It's so good.
No one's home?
And we can just knock on every door, that's the funny part. It's time for everyone's favourite Shenmue character.
Hey, Joe!
Hi, Megumi. You got a kitten in there?
You promised not to tell my mommy?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll show you.
Is this your kitten?
But this kitty, see? She's all alone.
All alone?
Yep. See, the other day, when it rained, a car ran over her mommy.
Everyone's favourite. The kitten is who I'm referring to. Everyone's favourite Shenmue character. It's the kitten. I love the kitten.
Yeah, and she said it was really scary. And then me and Sis, we buried the mommy cat. And so now, I can be the kitty's mommy.
Oh, this dub.
But Mom
Oh, this dub.
keep the kitten at home.
So you going to keep her here?
Yeah, everybody's helping out too. Like Kota, Yasuo, and Kaio.
I see.
You'll be hearing that line a lot in this game.
Kitty don't look so good. Think she's hungry?
Wait a second.
Okay.
Yeah, dried fish. I think it was the dried fish that you're supposed to use for this.
Do this, so it's easier to eat.
Wow, she's eating.
She loves it.
Tiny, but already an orphan.
Just like you, Rio.
Yamagi-san almost got ran over too.
Yamagashi-san?
Yeah, the car was going so fast, he got shocked and fell. And hurt his backside, so now he stays home all day. When I go to the candy shop, I always stop by to visit him.
Yeah, it's close by there. Megumi, you need to be careful around cars too.
Yes.
Well, I've got to go now.
But wait, we gotta think of a name for the kitty.
Oh, well, when I think of a good one, I'll let you know.
You promise? Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
You know one thing I'm kind of bugged by? The fact they've changed the subtitle font. I know it's such a weirdly little thing, but the font to me was part of the aesthetic of the game, and because it used the same font that you see in, let me see if I can bring it up. I think it was this font here actually, the move list, or no, it wasn't that font. Need to visit Yamagishi-san. So yeah, you might notice too, if we go through here, so as you progress, this notebook fills out, and this notebook's actually really important. So it's probably worth talking about a little bit. It's basically our quest log / journal type thing. I'll get revenge for my father. That's our primary quest. Ask around to see if anyone's seen me wearing black that day. But you can see here we've actually missed some stuff. All right. So one of the ways to go through this game is try and get everything. We're not going to try and get everything probably, but we've actually missed some stuff a little bit. I think if I go here, it should subtitle Yamanose Apartments, yeah. We'll come back here at some point as well. Yeah, we can interact with a lot of stuff we want.
I don't think anybody's in.
I think if I went through this entire apartment building, no one would be there right now. There is an interesting thing going on with this game though, because it has a time limit. I've really got to remember to keep my hands off that right analog stick. But yeah, there is a time limit. So this game uses, you can see the time up there, but there's also days and stuff like that. Yeah, so the font it uses is not that font. They've actually changed all the typefaces, because I don't remember Sakuragaoka having that font. All that shadowing. So we can just go here and walk around. I remember a couple of years ago, some years ago, someone went to the actual location that this place was set, and they took photos of what it looked like, or they found photos of what it looked like at the time even, and what would have been done as research.
Oh, hello, Rio.
Jeez, this stuff.
That day of the incident, did you see some men dressed in black suits?
Black suits? No,
This dialogue.
I didn't see them.
Well, did you happen to notice anything unusual?
Oh, nothing worth mentioning.
I'm looking for anything at all. Is there anything you remember?
I'm sorry, Rio. The weather was awful, so I stayed inside all day. Did you ask Sumiya-san? She knows about everything that occurs in this neighborhood.
Is that so?
You Sumiya-san?
Oh, hello, Ryo.
Oh, God. Oh, I'd forgotten about this voice.
The day of the incident, did you see any men in black suits?
The day of the incident? You mean the day it thundered, right? I didn't see them.
So funny.
I see.
Oh, I'd forgotten how good this dub was.
Been around here that day?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, man.
No, Sumiya-san knows about everything that goes on around here. It'd be good if you tried asking Sumiya-san.
I see.
So funny. Oh, maybe I should flip to Japanese. Oh, man. Can I just change it right now? I can. Okay, so now we're in Japanese audio. We'll see what that sounds like. Because I've never experienced the Japanese dub. Oh, hey, you can go in here. I mean, I knew that. So, a friend of mine today was saying that they were playing this game and they had to use a rotary dial phone and they'd never used one. They didn't know how. And I suddenly felt extremely old. Because I can remember how to use a rotary dial phone. Nothing here? Oh, that's the Japanese voice. Oh, wow. This is going to be so weird if I play this in Japanese. I might flip between them just depending on where we're at. I want to see what the Japanese voices are.
ちょっとすいません。
はい。
この表札はなんて？
田島さんですね。
そうですか。山本さんのお宅に行きたいんですが、何分目が悪くて。
わかりました。俺が探してきます。この先の公園で待っててください。
すいませんね、ご親切に。よろしくお願いします。
So, fun fact about Shenmue 2, which didn't just come out on the Xbox, it also came out on the Dreamcast. And when it came out, because Shenmue 2 actually did get released in the West on the Dreamcast, but it's very rare and very hard to find. Hey, let's have a drink. Let's drink something. No, Rio. Interact. Let's go. Should I have a Jet Cola, or should I have an Orange Fruita, or a Grape Fruita? We have to have the Grape Fruita, right? Because it's not Fanta. That would be the correct one, correct? Yep.
Oh, 当たり勘だ。
Whoa! Does that always happen the first time? I've never had that happen before. I didn't know that existed. I didn't do a lot of vending machine interactions when I played through this. And we got a winning can. I've never got the winning can before. That's amazing. Let's play with some gashapons.
面白そうだな。買ってみるか。
Oh, you can never have just one, Rio. What do we get?
これは。
Ah! We got one of the Jackie figures. Yeah, oh, there's a trophy for it. Yes, let's get another one. There's a trophy for the catches. Oh, of course there is. Of course there would be. I mean, in a lot of ways, these were the game's achievement system themselves, even though you got them kind of randomly. Who did I get this time? Akira. See, you were big on pushing Virtua Fighter in this game. I suppose because it was made by And I think this one here we can do as well. Let me interact with it. Can't interact with it. There we go. Lining things up can be a pain in the bum. Maybe just one. Yep. And we spent almost all our allowance for the day, but we've got other places to go, so we'll keep spending. We're not done. Definitely not done yet. Hey, it's... Oh my god. It's one of the lesser known songs. I didn't know Bean was even a possibility out of those. Yeah, we should. Let's see who else we get out of the Sonic one. One more. I don't want to spend too much of my money here, but... We're gonna get all the gashes. I don't know if I'm gonna get all the gashes. Oh, it's a Sonic one. Sonic 2. Nah, I think we'll leave it there for the moment. Can we go in here? Yeah, we can. Our best store.
すいません。
なんだい、両坊。
Oh.
あの事件の日、黒い服の男を見ませんでしたか？
のんびり男眺めてるほど、あたしゃ暇じゃないよ。
そうですか。
I've got to admit, I don't think the Japanese voice acting is actually that much better than the English. I think it's just because it's in Japanese, you're not as exposed to the quality of it as much.
あんたも、あたしゃ変わり映えしない毎日で退屈してんだよ。
そうですか。
One really cool thing about this is I've almost completely forgotten everything that I should do. So we are going to have to rely on the other thing too, with these blank pages, sometimes they actually fill out later. Like, you won't... I don't want to say you won't miss anything. Like, you can see here, we've actually filled out a couple of pages already. There's not much else to do in here for the moment. We're just going to keep going through the town for the moment. But as far as we can on this day. So one thing, because of the way this game works, one really unique thing is that you actually have to be home by a certain time every day. The day-night cycle is really weird in this game. It's not a... There's a distinct transition from day to night that you'll get as you play, and it changes depending on the area. Also, there are area maps. If I go here, we can see that there is an area map here, and in Shenmue 2, they actually have purchasable maps that you can carry with you, which is very handy and a big improvement. This is Sakuragaoka. Shows you all the names. Were we looking... Who were we looking for that quest? Hang on a sec, let me... Oh no. We need to talk to Yamagishi-san. So where's that? Yamagishi-san in this area? Yes, Yamagishi-san is in this area. Think down the other way. So we'll talk to Yamagishi-san, and then we'll see where that other thing is. I also understand that the weather patterns are based on actual weather records of the time in the area that this game's set.
Naoki. Yo! 今、いいか? Ah! もう大丈夫なのか?
Well, my dad died a couple of days ago, but yeah. On that day.
黒い服か。見てないな。
I'm not sure necks are supposed to twist like that.
誰か黒い服の男のことを知ってそうな人って。そうだな。
Just putting it out there. Sakuragaoka gossip gaggle.
公衆電話の横の空き地で。
Yeah, we've spoken to those two.
聞いてみろよ。そうだな。
そうだな. Does that fill in a page? This is kind of the flow of Shenmue. Yamagishi, this is where we want to be.
用がないのに尋ねてもな。
But I have a reason. Besides, Yamagishi's right
山
there.
岸さん、
おお、レオ君か。
Look at these aged faces.
もういいんですか？
ああ、かなり良くなったが、なぜそれを？
車にはねられそうになったって近所で聞きました。
めぐみちゃんか住谷さんだな。しかし、とんでもないやつじゃった。
その時のことを聞かせてください。
うん。桜ヶ丘公園の角を猛スピードで黒い車が走ってきての、ドブ板の方へ走っていったのだ。
黒い車。ナンバーとかは？
何しろあの雪じゃったからな。不覚にも転んでしまってそれどころではなかった。
そうですか。
When we hear that noise, it means that our notebook was updated. Dobuita. Another area we can get to. We're also looking for... What was the other thing? It was Yamamoto House in Sakuragaoka. But weren't we also... There's also a blank page there. Yeah. Is there a map over this side? Is that a map down there? No, it's not. Whoa. That's odd. Oh, the controls when you're running are freaking bizarre. So it was Yamamoto, wasn't it? And weren't we supposed to go talk to Sumiya as well? Yeah. Oh, we're literally opposite the Yamamoto house, so that's easy to solve. Guessing it's this one here? Yeah. I found the Yamamoto house. I should tell that lady that I know where it is. Or did she just bugger off? Did too. I interact... No, it wasn't that house, it was this house. Ah! Rio! Oh! I really apologize for this camera. It is... I've never... Oh, man. If I had a Dreamcast controller, it'd be better. That's the Yamamoto house, but we can't interact with anything now. Oh boy. That old lady's disappeared, but I want to go back up here because the Sumiya house is... over this way? Yes. Oh wait, hang on. I'm lost. I'm very lost. Hey, I love how the game just ends. The world just cuts off at a wall there. Wait, was this not where I needed to be to find the house I'm looking for? Is this not the house here? Needs to be closer. Yeah, this is the house. Let's talk to these people. Or we could not talk to these people, I guess.
Sumiya-san.
There we go. Shenmue. Yeah, probably a good idea not to start this until you finish Gravity Rush.
黒い車を見ませんでしたか？
黒い車？見なかったけど。ねえねえ、その車がどうかしたの？
いえ、なんでもないです。
Well, that turned out to be a bust.
すみませんが、どこかその辺のお店で聞いてくれる？
そうですか。
I promise you when you do start this, you're in for a real ride though. It is so good. I promise you this is my favorite video game of all time. Okay, so that I think fills that out, doesn't it, a bit? Oh, hang on. Okay, I guess we'll head towards that didn't fill anything out at all. But that was the Sumiya house, so we did find that, so that's good. Ah, yeah, I remember now. So, whoa. Oh, it's a cat. It's a kitty. A different kitty to the other kitty, though. I remember now. What about you, small child?
どこ行くんだ？
ちょっとね。
そうか。あんまり遠くに行くなよ。
オッケー。またね。
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm good, Kacheng. Yeah, I played the original. I have an original copy on Dreamcast. I played the hell out of it. It's been a long time though, so I've forgotten most of it. And I had Shenmue 2 on Xbox, original Xbox as well. Until recently, actually, I sold that on eBay not long ago. So I didn't have a copy of Shenmue 2 for a little while. Just a sec. Sorry, I just had a text message. But yeah, no, I had it on Dreamcast. Oh, look at these school uniforms. These delinquents. These high school delinquents. They call him schoolboy even though they're the ones in the Seifuku. This is the double Ita portion of the game. Look at that map. Map. Yep, so this is double Ita Street, yeah. This is kind of the main urban area. We'll be spending a lot of time in this area. Ah, yeah, the first one on Dreamcast, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I had it on Xbox as well. I never got... It did come out here on Dreamcast. I don't know why I'm doing this. It did come out on Dreamcast, but it was very rare, very small numbers. And I got the Xbox version. In fact, I bought this game that I'm playing now, this copy, which is a PS4 disc copy that I'm playing now. I actually bought the disc. I bought this from the same EB that I bought Shenmue 2 on Xbox all those years ago.
黒い車？桜ヶ丘からドブ板へかなりのスピードで。さあ、知らないな。
There's not a lot. I mean, it's not hard to figure out. You do have a notebook that will give you information. Oh, in fact, this conversation, no, it didn't. So you have like a notebook that will slowly fill up with information as you talk to people. And sometimes you can see here, there's a blank page there that should have stuff on it, but I've missed whatever that is. But in general, yeah, just walking around and talking to people. The whole point of Shenmue is to sort of experience it at kind of your own pace. Like, you can burn through this game very quickly if you want, but it's designed for you to just take your time. I mean, there is a time limit in how long. It's like, I think after about 6 months of in-game time, you will... what happens is Lan-Di comes back and murders you.
いらっしゃい。雪から雨に変わった日のことなんですが。
Yeah, life simulator, yeah. And that was kind of the point, was that you weren't just playing the game, you were living Ryo's life. I mean, Yu Suzuki actually talked that up when the game was in development, that it was a game about living this character's life, and doing all that stuff.
詳しいことは知らないけどね。そうですか。
Yeah, the Yakuza series. Interestingly, the Yakuza series has an interesting relationship. Just on that, and I was hoping to talk about Yakuza tonight in this stream as well, because oh boy. Okay, I'm going to switch the voice language to English for a moment because this needs to be heard. This needs to be experienced in English. So just bear with me while we do that. Yes. We need to experience the magnificence that is the greatest romantic relationship in all of video games.
Ryo, have things settled down for you, Eddie?
Yeah,
If there's anything I can do, be sure to let me know.
yeah. On that day, the snow changed to rain. I heard you were splashed with mud from a speeding car.
Yeah,
What kind of car was it?
it was black, and the
Bad English voice acting. You Philistine, this is the greatest English dub of all time, and I will not hear a bad word said against it. No, it's of its era. A lot of games didn't get great English dubs back then. I mean, this game came out in 2000, and it would have been another couple of years before we started getting decently professional dubs. You know, I think Metal Gear Solid would have been the following year, or Metal Gear Solid 2, which has an amazing dub. But like, was there any more Nozomi stuff actually?
Did you see who was in the car?
Yeah, there was.
No, I didn't. It was too fast.
Look, the English dub for this game is unique. It has a certain character that
At the hot dog truck.
I've come to appreciate because at the time it was the only way I could play the game.
No reason. See you later.
No.
Hmm?
Cheer up, will ya?
Yeah. See you.
So that's his girlfriend. That's my favourite part of all that. That's why I wanted to listen to it in English. That's his girlfriend. Yeah, like, it is... Jill Sandwich, yeah, Jill Sandwich, yeah. Yeah, it's very much that classic kind of dub. It's cheesy as hell, but it's got its own charm and character. And like I say, I never got to experience the game in the Japanese language. In fact, until just now when I had it in Japanese, I'm going to set it back to that right now. But I'm probably going to flip between English and Japanese at various points, just because I want to get that. I think I've gone the wrong way to where I want to go next. I need to go back down that street, so I'll do that. Ryo's walking pace is slow, but one really unique thing with this game is that you can control his walking speed with the analog trigger, so I can give him a slightly awkward run or a full speed run. But yeah, you could actually use the analog trigger, and it worked really well with the Dreamcast analog sticks, because they had a really big throw. Guys, everyone, it's time. It's time to experience it. The greatest shop theme in all video games. Let's go. Let's experience Tomato Convenience Store. I'm just going to stand here for a moment. But yeah, I love this music. All the music in this game, but the convenience store music becomes a theme. Let's talk to the convenience store girl, actually. She might have something.
何
あの日黒い車を見ませんでしたか？
あの日って雪が降った日？
え
見てないよ。
え、そうですか。
Yeah, they are.
ねえはずきくん、使い捨てカメラって使ったことある？
俺はまだ。
そう、残念だな。
Oh, that's too bad for you. And this is my favourite thing about this game, actually, is that in a lot of ways, it's almost like you're living in an anime as you play it. Yeah, and the Yakuza series, actually, Shenmue is effectively a direct ancestor to the Yakuza games. Because a lot of the team that worked on Shenmue and Shenmue 2, there's Megumi. She's wandering around on her own, or is that... No, she's just on her own. Oops, I skipped that dialogue. I'm looking for a particular place back here. But yeah, the Shenmue team... Oh boy. Okay, I have to switch the voice language again. Oh, right, wrong button. Did that work? I don't think... Yeah, I did. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Okay. You guys need to mentally prepare yourselves for this. Might be the greatest voice acting in all of video games.
Tom,
Hey, Rio!
tell me about those men in the black car.
What?
Nozomi told me you had words with the guys driving the black car.
No, I don't.
Kids running around at night, yeah.
They might have been the ones who murdered my father.
Your father?
Please try to think.
Right, man. I'll try.
Those guys in the black car, what were they like?
Oh, this is great. I'm loving this.
In this weird coat.
What kind of coat?
It was a deep green. Maybe velvet or silk. Like something Chinese.
That's Landi. What happened?
They almost hit one of my customers, so I gave them a piece of my mind. But that man, he gave me this glare. I ain't never seen such a cold stare, man.
Is Tom supposed to be Jamaican? I know it's hard to tell, but yes, he is.
Chinese people about Sorry, man.
It is supposed to be.
Agency over there? They get some Chinese customers. I'll ask around for you too, man. Come by later.
Sure.
Here it is, the transition. The music. I love that little sting. So at 7 o'clock every night, the game transitions from day to night. I think a few different things open or close. Certainly some people are not around at night, and some are around during the day. We have until about 10 or 11, I think, is the latest you can stay out before you have to get home.
To ask about people from China.
Did you try over at Takichi's place?
What?
Jeez.
The owner of Ajiichi.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like the voice actors for this game were basically people who just happened to be walking past the studio's office that day.
Thank you.
Sometimes I think that. Other times I think maybe everyone was actually a professional voice actor. I'm looking for a specific... Oh, look at those jackets. Look at those 80s jackets. That's what I'm looking for. So, I talked about... I mentioned before, too, that that Shenmue is a direct ancestor of the Yakuza series, and that's something that we'll get to see here. Let's see. Let's hit
One
the button.
game, 100 yen.
Yep, let's do it.
Guess I'll try it.
Let's do it. The trophy name. Oh my god. This is actually Space Harrier. This came out about a year before Metal Gear Solid. It would have been. Okay, I've got to work out what the controls are. So, Shenmue had a bunch of classic Sega arcade games that were totally playable from within the game. Space Harrier, Hang On, I think Outrun is there somewhere, and a couple others. Shenmue 2 had a few more. All of these games are also purchasable. All these games... Oh, God, I haven't played Space Harrier in years. All these games are also purchasable as Sega Saturn games in the game, too. But yeah, the Yakuza series was developed by a lot of the same people who developed this, and I remember getting the original Yakuza because it was promoted as the spiritual successor to Shenmue. And honestly, there's something... It's kind of hard to explain to me, but something I always got when I played Shenmue, and it's one of those things too where I think, because I was the right age at the time, I was the right age to experience Shenmue at the time. Oh boy. Don't know how to play this game. Don't I have a second weapon somewhere? No, it's all fire all the time, isn't it? But yeah, so Yakuza was a game that Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on playing Space Harrier. Come for the Shenmue or stay for the Space Harrier. MGS does have way better voice acting, but MGS was probably had a bigger voice acting budget too. I don't think there are any recognizable actors in the English dub for this game. The Japanese dub for this game, the Japanese audio, does have some game actors. I think Ryo and a couple others. I think Landy's voice actor is like Norio Wakamoto, actually. Oh, that was a disaster. I'm terrible at that. Let's back out of that. How do I get back out? Out of rank. There we go. There we go. That was our game. I think there's a hang-on machine. Yeah, there is too. There's a hang-on machine there. And the other arcade games are a bit weird, though, because there's one over here called Excite QTE. It's basically a QTE simulator. That'll be important later. And then there's a machine that's out of order called Astro Flash, yeah, which is not a game. But yeah, and oh, that's right. What I was going to say was that yeah, okay, no, it was good to have you in chat. And yeah, definitely good to catch up. And I really hope that when you do play Shenmue, you enjoy it in the spirit in which it was intended, which is to appreciate it as, I guess, a milestone, but also appreciate that it may not be the most perfect video game. I have not gone the right way. Or have I? Oh, look at these high school delinquents hanging out back here.
Got a minute?
Huh? Get out of my space, schoolboy!
Oh, they're so good. I've forgotten where to go. That's right. Can we get... I think we can get into Skurugaoka from around here. I think that this leads... Yeah, I know where this leads. Yeah, sure. I'm going to be streaming all day tomorrow, and it's going to be more Shenmue. I'm just going to do this all day from about 9 AM my time, which is... It's time now. Midnight, so about 9 hours from now, I guess. Anyway, we're going to go home. Because you kind of have to do that in this game. Yamanose, that's right. Well, let's see if the kitty's doing okay. I promise I will check this kitty every day. Every single day. Best character in Shenmue.
How are you doing? You're so cute.
Oh boy. Oh, the dub. The English dub. Oh boy. It's good. Oh hey, we actually updated our notebook too. Just realized. Oh, that's right. We've got to talk to Ejishi. Yeah, we found out about Nozomi. Now we have to find Chinese people. I'm going to change the voice language back. As I said before, I'm probably just going to constantly switch... Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm probably just going to constantly switch between the two voice languages, just because there are parts in English and there are parts in Japanese that I want to experience. And I sort of feel like I'm going to be giving this game I mean, obviously I'm going to be streaming and talking about it, but also I kind of want to give it a bit of a guided tour as well, I suppose. Like, because I just love this game. I love this game in a way I don't love most video games. Like, this is just one of my favorite... Like, it is my favorite video game of all time. Like, and I consider it one of the greatest video games ever made. Without question. I think that the ambition on display with Shenmue is just phenomenal. And even though it doesn't the execution isn't always there. You know, it's like, oh, hang on, this wasn't Rio's bedroom. Whoops. I used to know the layout of this house off by heart. It was this one, was it? Yeah. Let's, well, we can save for a start. And we'll rest for the night. And yeah, whenever you start a new day, the game opens. The game opens up with that. One thing I've noticed is that because they've changed the font of this notebook, they've changed some of the text. So instead of saying black, it says blk.car now. A bit strange. Anyway, we need to talk to Chinese people, so I'm going to head back to Dobuita. First thing, I'm not sure we've unlocked it yet, but there is a point where we'll be able to just walk out of here straight into Dobuita. And we get our money back. Good. Ah, yeah, here it is right here. So we actually want to go straight back to Dobuita for this morning. Although I suppose I should have checked on the kitten. Well. But it is a nice convenience feature the game has. It's one of the very few convenience features this game has, is that it will let you jump to that. And let me have a look at the map. So there is, yeah, China Russia restaurant, Ada Flowers, and Ajichi's Chinese, which is probably where we want to go. So we're going to keep going around this road. One thing this game is really good at, the ambient music in this game is excellent.
どうも。よう。また店に顔出してくれよ。ええ、それじゃ。
Wow. Ah. Sorry guys, my mouse cursor momentarily disappeared on my laptop. It's alright. I was just doing something on my laptop and my mouse cursor disappeared. Let's check something, because I just saw something pop up. Thanks for the follow. Is it Mickey Hoshi 765? Thanks for the follow. I should thank Kacheng King for the host too. That's very good. Oh yeah, so I mentioned before about like times and stuff. And you can see on this sign that this shop has, yeah, 10 till 9. Those are its opening hours. So it's not 10 AM yet, so we can't actually go in there. But we probably could have spent some time wandering around before we got here. These are the Oiwa apartments, that's right, yeah. Some of the apartment buildings will become important, although Shenmue 2 is where we'll see a lot more. So yeah, you can see this place isn't open yet because it opens at 10. But Nozomi's there. We can have an awkward conversation with Nozomi again. We can always do that, by the way.
原崎。
元気になった？
ああ。
あれから何か分かったの？
トムと揉めた相手は中国人だった。
中国人。もしかしてその人たちお父さんの事件に関係が？
ああ。それで中国人からその情報を聞きたいんだ。誰に聞くのが一番かな。
そうね。アジーチさん、服部スポーツの向かいの。
ああ、あそこか。じゃあまたな。
Ajichi, yeah. I forgot where that was. Oh, and there's, yeah, this is it here. It's not open yet. Close. Well, we'll have a bit of a wander around. Look at some of the areas of this place that we haven't looked at yet. We'll be spending a lot of time in the Dobuita area. It's basically the largest of the game zones, the most sort of active of them. Is it open yet? No.
やってないみたいだな。
Some years ago on the internet, someone, is that Nozomi? No, it's some other person.
ちょっといいかな。
ごめんなさいね。知らない人とは話したくないんです。どこか
Probably a good strategy. Especially when we get to a certain point in this game a bit later. Oh man. Oh, there's gonna be a moment. Hey, look, it's our delinquent friends.
すいません。
あ？何者てめえ？
They will become important. No, look at the sign. Yo, look at the sign. Cannot get him to look at the sign. Damn it. Oh well, we'll keep walking. I'm really just killing time till 10 AM when everything opens. Yeah, see, everything just suddenly turns on. Bob's Pizza, snacks, all that stuff. Tune. Tune. So there's basically two places we can go that have Chinese stuff. There's the China Russia shop that we looked at before. And there is Ajichi's Chinese, which we just walked past just before. We couldn't go in. We'll be able to go in there now. So we're going to turn around and head back that way. Now that time has passed. I think there's a particularly infamous scene early on in this game that is what most people remember Shenmue for. And that will be coming up actually pretty shortly. Tell your friends. Get the word out. We are going to be looking for some sailors pretty soon. Yeah, see, it's open now because it's all lit up. Even though it's like, you know, early morning. Well, mid-morning, I guess. Ajichi Chinese restaurant. Oh, geez, it's been a smoky morning in here.
はいよ。この辺りでおじさんたちの他に中国人って。中国人がどうしたあるか？ああ、いえ。ちょっと。
もしかしてお父さんの事件に。
Oh, look at that weird mouth movement. This is the best video game.
わかってます。でも手がかりは中国人ってことしか。お願いします。教えてください。この辺りの中国人って言っても昔と比べて随分増えてある。新しく来た人たち、私たちわからない。そうですか。
あんた、山東の人たち。
Oh, I've forgotten about the three blades.
山東
Barber the Butcher.
山東って3つの刀と書いて山東言うある。
Is it the Barber, the Butcher, and the Tailor? Yeah, that's it.
料理人。みんな刃物使う商売ある。床屋さんはカミソリ。仕立て屋さんはハサミ。料理人は包丁ね。
ああ、そうか。日本に来て商売する中国人、だいたい3頭ある。元でかからない、すぐ商売できる。それにみんな仲間、いろいろ知ってる。中国人探すなら3頭に聞くよろしい。この辺りにいる3頭の人たちって。
床屋さんなら前田さん。
Even in Japanese, these cutscenes are just delightfully awkward, though. And I don't feel that the voice acting is significantly better in Japanese than it is in English.
よく知ってるある。
床屋さんは竜理髪店もあるけど、お父さんの竜さん入院しててお家大変ある。最近店開けてないよ。じゃあ前
I'm not doing anything in this cutscene, by the way. That's just the natural progression of how this cutscene plays out. These awkward gaps in the dialogue are just how this is playing out. It's Shenmue. This is the best video game ever made. See, now we know what the 3 blaze, so yeah. Oh, listen to that great music. How good is the music?
服部さん、どうも。お店どうですか？まあ、そこそこって感じかな。ここ最近、サッカーに人気が出てきてな。みんな分かっちゃいねえよな。スポーツの王道は野球だよ。服部さん。いや、俺、急いでるので、また。ああ、そうかい。じゃあ、またな。はい。
Yeah, old man, I don't want to listen to you rant about sports. I've got things to do. I've got sailors to find. I will find these sailors. Probably. So I'm going around here so I can look at the map. And one thing to do when you play this game, like I said, it doesn't have a lot of pointers or quest logs, but it's not hard to figure out what to do next. Like, obviously we need to find the 3 blades. That's what we need to do right now. So with a combination of using your notebook and these maps that are all over the place, it's usually pretty easy to figure out where everything is. So for instance, we could now go to the China Russia shop. And we did walk past the barber's shop before as well. I forget. Yeah, Lou Barber up there. So we've got 2 places just walking up that we can talk to. That is what we'll do. Bar Yokosuka. There is another area other than Dobuita that we go to as well, from memory. Like another moderately sized area. Plus there's the Docklands area as well, from memory. Just trying to remember it all. I mentioned before, I never finished mentioning it, but I mentioned before that someone many years ago went to Dobuita and actually took photos of the area Dobuita and Skuragoka, and all the areas that are in the game, and it's remarkable how similar they all actually are. I'm actually going to Water Dragon jeans. I want to. Have I? No.
ジーンズ揃ってますよ。安くしてありますよ。
The best jeans. Everybody has the best jeans. Ah, well. Maybe not. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, I must be, yeah. Oh, that's right, because that's China Russia up there. Oh no, this is Lou Barber. Well, we want to go here anyway, so we'll go here for the moment. Oh, they're closed. Of course, because they're having problems. So how about we go look at China Russia? It's not explicitly one of the places we can go to, but it's here, so we may as well. Oh, is that the place? This was China Russia, right? No, it's Nagai Industries. Hang on. Where's China Russia? That's not it. It's around here, I'm sure of it. Where is this place? Oh, this is the fortune. Oh, yeah. I've forgotten about the fortune teller. You can actually use this too.
終わりのようですが、
Costs a bit of money though.
占いましょうか。1回300円になりますが。
Not a huge amount though. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a fortune telling.
はい。お願いします。
では、何を占いましょう。
So the fortune teller can actually give you clues.
幸運の鍵をお願いします。
We got a trophy for this. Nice.
新たな道はまだ見えておりません。
そうですか。
他にも何か占い。
Well, you're useless. What a useless fortune teller. Not wasting 300 yen a pop on that.
そうですか。では、困った時はまたお立ち。
What a useless fortune teller.
じゃあまた。
What's the point? Actually very slightly lost. That's what I need, a map. Convenient. Ah, rear. Okay, so it is back here. I thought it was. I just couldn't recognize which shop of these it was. Oh, maybe it is that place and I just can't get into it yet. Oh, whoa, whoa, the camera. Whoa. Yeah, I think that is the shop there, isn't it? Because this is the Mochizuki apartments? No? Where are those apartments? These are the apartments here, aren't they? Yeah, Mochizuki apartments. Yeah, so it's that shop there. They're not open, I don't believe.
閉まってるな。
Okay, so the barber and that aren't available at the moment. Oh, wrong button. Oh, there's the other barber, Maida-san. Yeah. Manpakuken Ramen. And a toy. Oh, that's right. I forgot about a toy-san. So where are they? Been a very long time. I don't remember everything. So Mary Patches is down there. Okay, so we should head down that way. By the way, that's all Nozomi does all day. Literally just stands out the front there. Oh, man. The convenience store music gets me all the time. Remember a lot more of the signs being in English. Huh.
絹代おばさん。
はい、いらっしゃい。
店大変ですね。
まあぼちぼちね。でもね、舞が久かぐらい手伝ってくれればね。舞も根はいい子なんだけどさ。それにしても毎日寒いね。早くあったかくならないもんかね。
そうですね。じゃあまた。
はいはい、また来てちょうだいよ。
Water dragon. Oh. Yeah, the camera is unique.
新吉おじさん。
おう、りょうちゃん。
Oh, look at this fish shop. Look at those fish textures.
そこそこだよ。それにしても今日も冷えるな。
はい。じゃあ失礼します。
お、またな。
Nothing of interest.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about this guy.
どんなものがプレミア付きのネイビーコート、それに変わったサバイバルグッズ
I seem to recall he's mad into fashion and
回
stuff.
ってるらしいけど、うちはモノホンの放出品しか置かねえんだ。そうですか。
Look at his thin single texture cap. This is a place.
よういらっしゃい。
おじさん、3頭って知ってます？
りょうちゃん、誰から聞いた？
父さんからです。
そっかそっか。
それで3頭関係の中国人を探してるんです。
だったらリュウさんに聞いてみなさい。
Yeah, we went there, but the barbers were closed.
リュウさんですか？
そうそう、理髪店の。
わかりました。でも糸井さん、どうして3頭？
昔中国人だったからだよ。日本に帰化したんだ。中国にいた時の名はケンジン。
そうだったんですか。ありがとうございました。それじゃあ。
That is amazing that he was able to be naturalized. Like, Japan is like one of the hardest countries in the world to actually become naturalized as a citizen of. Like, you can live there all your life as someone from overseas and never qualify for getting naturalized. It's actually legit amazing that he's naturalized. I can see the NPC in there. I can't enter the shop. That's bizarre.
タムさん。
おお、りょうちゃんか。どこ行くんだ？
竜理髪店へね。
わざわざあんな裏通りの店か？ああ、りょんちだとあっちが近いのか。
まあね。
I suppose we have to go up to Lou Barber now. Wow, there's a lot of stuff we missed here. Mampakuken Ramen. I don't even know where that is. Is there a sign around here somewhere? This isn't Lou Barber though, because Lou Barber was the other one, wasn't it? When we went to Lou Barber, it was closed. Now, is there a map down here? No, there's not.
まだこの辺で情報が得られるかもしれないな。
Oh, we can't go to the next place yet. Actually, we can't. There kind of isn't another place to go. Oh, whoops, telephone. Didn't want to use the telephone. No, it's fine. I don't want to use the telephone. Back out. I was going to talk to the person, but out of my way, child. Damn it, tiny child. I can't explain just how hard it is. Oh, yeah, thanks for spawning in front of me, motorcycle rider. Just how insanely hard it is to control and not use the right stick. Like, you really have to avoid the right stick. Where was Mampakuken? What was it, Mampakuken something? May not be on this map. That's made a barber. Mampakuken ramen. I think. Ah, it's right up around there. See if we can get around to it. Love how the music changes to that every time. Oh, hello. Oh.
ちょっと待ちな。あずき、俺にぶつかっといて挨拶もねえのか？てめえ、
So I mentioned before that Yakuza, this game is an ancestor of the Yakuza series, right? Occasionally stuff like this can happen. Oh, I missed it. Also, QuickTime events. This game has QuickTime events.
俺にはお前らを相手にしてる時間はないんだ。はい、すいません。もう二度と俺に構うな。いいな。わかりました。
It's worth pointing out, Ryo is an actual martial artist. Like, he knows his stuff. You delinquents. A lot of delinquents in this game. Lot of delinquents. So that's is it this place here was the ramen place? No. Yes? When are they supposed to be open? Oh, they're only open at night. Oh, well, let's go to the barbers then. Are they open? No, they're still closed. The barbers are closed, but I feel like going here now it'll trigger a cutscene. Or they could actually just be open now. Now that we've activated them, they should have been open before, surely. Oh, let's talk to these people.
Ryu-san.
いらっしゃいませ。
いらっしゃいませ。
今日はどのように？
いえ、違うんです。中国人のことをお聞きしたくて。
あなたは？
葉月と言います。山瀬の葉月武官の。
葉月さん。
ほら、あなた、新聞に出てた雪の日の。
ああ、いろいろ大変だったようですね。
蘭亭という中国人を探しているんです。父さんたち3頭の方々はみんな龍さんが詳しいだろうと。
父さんの紹介だったんですか。
中国人といっても私は2世なので、あなたのご期待には。
あなた、みんなお父様のことをおっしゃってるんじゃない？
ああ、そうか。
その方は
80になる私の父です。戦前から横浜で商売していたので、確かに父なら。
風邪をこじらせて入院してて、昨日退院したところなんですよ。
いろいろあって店を休んでしまって。
もう大丈夫なんですか？
ピンピンしてますよ。
スズメ公園で久々に体でも動かしてるんじゃないかしら。
Oh, I remember this. I remember
ぐる
this.
っとドブ板を一周散歩してお蕎麦屋に寄るのが日課で。
ありがとうございます。行って訪ねてみます。
Yeah, I remember this. Where was Suzume Park? I don't remember where that is. I've forgotten all the locations. The delinquents, there they are. Oh, is it that park there, is it? Yeah, it would be, because that's the only park in this area. So we'll head around there. Oh! Making progress. Making slow but steady progress. But I think we're about to get up to the infamous sailors sequence. I'm pretty sure it's not that far in the game, actually. Like, this first part of the original Shenmue is just a lot of walking around and talking to people. With the occasional QTE. The action doesn't pick up for a little while. It's actually... It's kind of a... And I mean, I suppose it's to get you into the groove of the way this game wants you to play it. I mean, we could literally just do each individual thing that we're doing right now in a single day. Like, I could have gone to the Chinese restaurant, got the information there, come back the following day and done some stuff. Like, talked to someone else. You know, like, you could have spread it out. It would be, like, perhaps the least interesting way to play the game, but you could do that. But you can also do things like not run, which is what I'm doing now. We can just explore and take the world in at its own pace. Thing to notice is that only Ryo has a shadow. I think that I think the motorbike riders and the scooter riders do as well, but as a character, only Ryo has a shadow. All the NPCs don't have shadows. They probably could have done a bigger job of remastering this, but I suppose it also depends like what the state of the game is in and how they're going to have to port it. Like, I imagine that, I mean, it could even be that this game's being well, actually no, it's not. This game's clearly not being emulated. I don't think it's running... I think the code's been rebuilt for the PS4, but they didn't do a lot to the code base. They certainly don't seem to have done much to update the assets, because they do look kind of blurry. With that said, I mentioned before whether or not it would be okay to have turned it into a Shadow of the Colossus type remake.
リュウさんですか？
そうだが、君は？
葉月と言います。山瀬の葉月部官の。
ああ、噂には聞いている。お気の毒だったが、何か用かね。
蘭亭と名乗る中国人を探してるんです。アジイチの父さんたち3頭の方々がリュウさんなら何かご存知だろうと。
おお、君は3頭を知っているのかね。
理髪師、調理師、仕立て師を指すと。
さよう、いつ何時視覚に狙われるやもしれない工程をカミソリ、包丁、ハサミを持ってお守りした誇り高い仕事師たちだ。
蘭亭のことですが、
その呼び名から察するに、おそらく中国の闇の組織のものだろう。あるいはチャイニーズマフィアか。
そんな奴らがこの横須賀に。
正規の入国手続きを踏まずとも港を拠点に
Here it comes.
広げられるからだ。近辺の船員に聞いてみなさい。
Oh yeah.
何か知っている。
船員か。探してみます。本当にありがとうございました。
頑張りなさい。
It's happening. We need to do it. We need to find the sailors. Oh yeah, I promised that we'd look for sailors. We're going to look for sailors. What everyone wants. We're probably going to not do it today though. It's what everyone wants. I want to go check on the kitty before we go home, so we're going to walk back up and around the long way to chew up the rest of today. I think we'll even get. Oh no, it's only 5 o'clock yet. But yeah, I wanna do that. Just chew up the time. Oh, suddenly need to sleep. Maybe I'll do the sailors tomorrow. I mean, maybe we'll ask around about the sailors tomorrow. Because I'm going to come back to this tomorrow morning. I think in probably between 8 and 9 hours from now. So yeah, about 9 o'clock my time. Probably between 9 and 9:30, I would say, is when I'll get started. We're going to come back and do Shenmue. I'm planning to stream it all day tomorrow. We're not going to stop at all. Well, I'm going to stop for lunch, but otherwise it's going to be pretty much all Shenmue all day tomorrow. I actually am kind of wondering if I can put enough time into it tomorrow, whether or not I can actually beat it. It's not a long game. I don't think this would be more than like 6 or 7 hours long, unless you spend a lot of time. Well, we're already asking about sailors.
そうか。仕事の邪魔して悪かったな。
いいのよ、そんなこと。それより葉月くん、あまり無茶しないでね。
ああ、わかってる。じゃあな。
Actually, no, you know what? Now might be the best time to do the sailors stuff, because it is getting late in the day, and if we wait another day, I'll have to kill like an entire day before we get to it. So... Oh, but if we're looking for sailors, we're gonna do this right now. Looking for sailors, we have to do it in English. We can't do this in any more awkward a way than doing it in English. On the lookout for sailors. Lead me to your sailors.
Excuse me.
Yes?
May I ask you something?
What is it?
Yeah.
I'm looking for sailors.
Sailors? Those fools drink and make a racket in front of my place. They are so noisy. And I really don't know what to do about them. That's why I hate Dobuita. Yes? Something else? Excuse me. You have to leave now.
Bye.
It gets awkward. It's so good.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I love this.
What can I get for you?
Do you have time now, Hattori-san?
What is it?
I'm looking for sailors.
Sailors?
So good. I love this game. This is the best video game ever made.
Personally,
I see.
if you like, why don't you ask that jerk Tamura?
You mean the butcher?
Yup. He used to be pretty bad, you know. He was the leader of a local gang. He might know something.
I see. Thank you very much.
I love it. Do they know where sailors are?
Tao-san.
Yes?
I'm looking for sailors.
Sailors?
It's one of the greatest moments in video games. I'm so happy to be doing this.
That's right. We see them at night.
I see.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
It's so good. I'm crying tears of joy. I'm so happy. I'm in my happy place right now. I think we've missed quite a bit of quite a bit of stuff, but okay. Doesn't matter. We're looking for sailors. So the butcher is the guy, I think he's around here, back down this way. It's getting close to closing time for a lot of places, so we might need to just get a wriggle on. It's, where was he? We spoke to him before. Was it this guy? I think so. No, you're not the person, you're the other place. You're not it. Oh, Tom, do you know about sailors?
Hi, Dio.
Tom. Tom's the best.
Do you know any place where sailors hang out?
Sailors? Yeah, I do.
Tom.
They hang out at bars.
So good.
Start street fights when they're drunk, you know. I can't stand them, man.
Which bar do they hang out at?
I don't know. I'm broke. I can't afford to drink.
Oh well, later.
Can't afford to drink. I spent all this money on my sweet ghetto blaster. There it is. That's the butcher's, isn't it? No, that's the other place. Ah, child. This is the place.
Tamura-san,
Hey, how are you doing?
do you know where the sailors hang out around here?
They hang around everywhere at night time. They all go out drinking.
Right.
Hey,
It's Mura-san's worse.
start a fight with them?
No way, I'm not like you.
This is so good.
Hey, you can tell me, Rio. I know you're strong, but they're tough guys, so don't underestimate them.
I'll take care, don't worry.
I love this game. So as has been implied multiple times, we need to look for sailors in the...
Excuse me.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, that's the end of that conversation, I guess.
Kurita-san,
Yo, how are ya?
do you know of any places where sailors hang out?
Sailors come in here sometimes. About their Navy stuff. Usually they try and sell to me.
About when do they come by?
Oh, it's so good. This is so good.
I see.
I'm so happy. Can you even ask Megumi about sailors? I've never done that. I don't think you can.
Hey, yo! Let's play together!
That's all she says. Oh god, I've forgotten what her English voice sounded like. Ah, where are we going? Around here. We're looking for sailors.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Bye now.
Any excuse to go into the tomato convenience store.
Minako-san,
What?
do you know anywhere that sailors hang out?
Foreigners come here sometimes, but I don't know if they're sailors.
I see. Excuse me.
Terribly sorry, but I just can't now. Ask someone else, will you?
Oh hey, we should get the night transition. The big seagull logo in the background. Ah, this game. Anyway, the sailors actually hang out up here. Look at this drunk guy.
Are you alright?
I'm just fine and dandy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Love it.
What is it, kid?
I need to ask you something.
Forget it. Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
This J-Rock star.
I've got a question for you.
I got nothing to say. Kiss off, twit.
Oh boy.
Welcome.
I love this video game. Anyway, there's actually a bar just here, and there's two places we can go in. I think this one's closed. There's the karaoke place, and there's the what is it, the Fukuoka or whatever it is. This place here, and I think this is the place we might, yeah, Yokosuka bar.
If you want to talk, come to the bar.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.
This is one of the bars we can go in. Oh, we could have gone to the ramen shop too.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, Rio. I can't serve you alcohol, but have a seat.
Thanks.
So,
Cola.
Sure.
sailors.
So, what's up?
Saijo-san, do you know any places where sailors like to hang out around here?
You say sailors, but you don't mean just any sailor, do you?
Right.
The best.
The MJQ Jazz Bar or Hard
Best.
Bar.
Is that where they go?
But you best be careful. I hear they run with a dangerous crowd.
Any guys with tattoos on their arms?
You'll probably find guys like that there.
That's alright.
Right, we know what we're looking for. Whoa. Hi, Akemi-san.
You're still a minor. Ine-san's worried, you know.
Alright.
In other words, go home. Go to bed, Rio. We've got sailors to find. Gosh, where are those other bars? Have a look at the map. Where's the notebook? MJQ and Jazz Bar. This map, I think, fills out too. I think more stuff will get added to it. Where are either of those bars? Oh, that's the jazz bar just there. Jazz in MJQ. Or just...
Excuse me?
Whoops, didn't mean to talk to you.
I'm sorry, I really need some time alone right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, not you. Sorry. Try to talk to the bartender.
Yeah? What?
Are those people sailors?
Who knows? Why don't you ask them yourself?
I'm looking for a very specific type of sailor. Hi, are you a certain type of sailor?
The kid's saying something.
I'm sorry.
Are you guys sailors?
I'm sorry.
Could be.
Hey kid, how about a game?
Game?
You sink the ball in one shot, you win. And I'll answer your questions. But you miss, I win. Buy me a bourbon. Okay?
But I'm underage.
Just have to make the shot, right?
Try your luck.
Oh god, I've forgotten how the pool works in this game. And it's a full minigame too, as I recall. Oh, I have forgotten how to do this. I don't think I can even move it. Oh yeah, I can. Oh no, missed it.
Missed.
Oh well.
Thanks, kid.
Set him up.
I think we... Jesus, 1,000 yen! Can't fail at this too many times. Oh, did we just completely lose? Where's the other place? I don't remember where... Oh, is that it? No, that's... Yeah, I'm just trying to remember where everything is. Oh, but that's right. Yeah, I remember now. Not everything was marked on the maps. I don't think this is the other place. We're gonna go here for fun anyway. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where was the other club? What was the other club called even? Heartbeats Bar. Where was Heartbeats Bar? Just want to make sure it's not actually around here and I missed it. This place here, no, that's a fortune teller. Who, by the way, never closes. So I don't think she ever does. Where's Heartbeats Bar? We're gonna run out of time before we find it. I love how the zombie's always there. She never leaves. And Tom's always here too. I can't remember where Heartbeats Bar is. I don't think it's down here. It's not. Not up here, is it? No. Look at that map. It's one of the ones that isn't on the map either, because I think only the daytime shops are on the map, apart from Yokosuka Bar. I think only the daytime shops are on the map. Pool? Ah, well. I've forgotten where it is. I think we can go back to MJQ Bar as well, though. I'll do another loop around here. I've completely forgotten where that bloody bar is. One really neat thing about the shops, though, is that a lot of them actually do have very different appearances in the day to the night. Like, they actually do close up. It's the place. What is this place? Daisangen. Ah! Okay, we're just gonna walk in and walk out. Not what I wanted to do, but sure. Oh boy, we hit the 2-hour streaming mark tonight. I should go to bed soon. Oh, it's the pachinko place, yeah. Okay. I don't remember what that was. I'm gonna try MJQ Bar again, see if we can't do the game there. Or can I just not do that anymore? I think we can. certain we can.
Do you have a minute?
Sorry, kid. We're busy. Go ask someone else.
Nope. That's it. Opportunity lost.
Sorry, kid. Try someone else.
Oh, man. Scat. Wow. That's it. Oh, we're gonna head home, I think. Call it a day. And we're gonna call it a stream too, once we've done that. We'll be back tomorrow with more Shenmue, and then we can look for the sailors. Hopefully I can make it home before curfew, which is 11. Can't I shortcut home from here? No. No, that's Shenmue 2 that you can shortcut. I have to check on the kitty.
You're still so tiny.
Always got to check on the kitty. Just how it is. Just how it's got to be. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to be back tomorrow morning with more Shenmue, because that's just going to be my life from now on. It's the best video game ever made. If you don't get home by 11...
Oh, hi, Ine-san.
I was worried because it was getting late.
Oh yeah, this happens if you get home late enough.
Always be home by 11 o'clock.
I do not wish to nag you, but...
Yes, I understand.
And when he says, I will always be home by 11 o'clock, he actually means that if you are out and it hits 11 o'clock, you actually get teleported home.
If I don't sleep soon.
But yeah, the game does give you a warning that that's going to happen. Okay, we're going to save the game. Oh. I didn't notice that before, but there's like little Dreamcast VMU slots there. That's cute. We're gonna save the game, and we're gonna. Yeah. I think we'll sleep, and we'll come back. But we're gonna leave the stream there for the moment. So, yep, 8:30 AM on a Friday. But now we've got to go through an entire day before we get to deal with sailors, so we'll figure something out to do. But that'll be a tomorrow night problem, or a tomorrow problem. I'm going to be back tomorrow, and we're going to stream Shenmue all day, just because that's how I feel like. But yeah, oh boy, that's Shenmue. Oh man, I've had so much fun tonight. I hope everyone has too. This is going to be a full LP of both games. I'm not skipping anything, so, well, I'm probably going to skip over stuff I forget about, but you know what I mean. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all, hang on a second. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow.